Frame.
He sure does. There's now an assistant at Princeton, and he could fill a lane up. A little stacked look.
Switch off over to Paschall. Jump shot. Yes, that's a three.
A little, Jim.
Paschall. Oh, he takes it all the way.
All game. Villanova going to stay home with shooters.
Brunson's first shot is long. A chance to reload. No, a set up corner. And that three is good. Paschall to the paint, back out. Spellman, can he do it for a third time? Paschall.
Assist. That means it's a lot of one-on-one play. See if Villanova can make some adjustments defensively to Kansas.
And they're not moving again. Villanova has a propensity to not cut and present themselves against this pressure defense. West Virginia, for example, another good look here, but this one they make. Paschall again.
Now Booth slices to the basket, and Azubuike rejects it with 4 shoots. Paschall.
Oh, what a improves so much with his ball handling skills and knockdown jumpers.
6th man of the year in the Big East.
Played well when Booth was out. Started a few games and got a lot of confidence.
Paschall. Russell Vick.
Touched it enough.
As a first field goal.
You don't leave the ball.
Brunson.
Look at this rebound weak side.
Paschall beating Azubuike to the ball.
When you're down big, you just want to continue to play hard. It's about pride right now, really.
You want to continue to play. Flat 1-4 with a ball screen.
There's Booth. It's Paschall. Paschall.
They get a piece of that three.
That's right. And then had to address it after the championship and hobbled them through the 2017 season.
They will take a quick shot if it's real good. One of those pass up a good shot for a great shot. Close.
You see a lot of them during the regular season, Coach, but this is their patience, their discipline.
You know the word we haven't used at all? We both agree. Toughness.
Yeah.
Paschall. What a game he's having on that occasion.
That's not what he does. Paschall played off him. Dared him to shoot it.
Yeah, they know him.
They know their scouting report.
He's good at stepping and going and driving. They're going to use clock. And very comfortable late.
Paschall.
Can't
miss. Cannot miss.
Which school?
Here's Mikhailuk.
Once again, everything contested. Paschall just sliding his feet, contesting and not fouling. The struggle all night offensively for these Jayhawks.
And this will be a short 7:30 the way they milk it. Remember, in a hurry, they can always have the dribble drive weapon on the perimeter. Ooh. On the 4.
Paschall in time.
They're not going to check that they are.
Longevity of your NBA career, but what you did at the college level with 3 Final Fours, 2 championships. Great ambassador for the game. Here it is. On the other end, Paschall with 2 more.
Evans finds the open man. Hamilton lays it in.
As good as they are defensively, they are very, very patient offensively also. So it's going to be a test for Villanova in terms of making sure they stick with their men they love. And I mean love to set screens, Texas Tech does, in their half-court sets.
Largest deficit that Villanova has faced in the tournament, down by 8. Paschall circling. The flip shot goes. So you'll hear Migos, but then the coaches get to choose a song, and you'll hear Travis Tritt. If they lose, the numbers flip. So they like to win, the players, to dominate the song choices.
It was fun at practice. I saw you dancing a little bit. Well, maybe not.
Paschall.
Wow. Athletic. Way to tuck the ball. They're going to slide it up. Carter's telling them to slide up with him.
8 points off the bench for Lamont West. They plant Spellman in the middle of the floor.
That's just to get it in.
And now Brunson will race it across. Cosby Roundtree, not a threat from the outside. The curl. Paschall gets it to go with the offhand.
The Kanate was in position to try to score.
And they will give it to Ahmad.
Watch from behind. There you go.
Gillespie fights through it. Paschall offers it up. Knocks it down. It's a three. With the ball to start the second half. And a quick one from Canate. It is rebounded by Bridges. He had foul trouble in the first half. So Bridges limited to 8 points with those 2 fouls. Paschall lines it up. On a three.
Help out. And Brunson just understands how to play the point guard in a lot of different ways.
Brunson gives it up. Paschall. That's a man's chance. Reason to be conservative now if you're Alabama. Get the ball and go. Let it rip. Absolutely.
Well, that's why they're employing this three-quarter press here to kind of speed up the game a little bit. There was a 27-4 run by Villanova that was ended. 27 points by Nova in 6.5 minutes. They were on fire. Double team, DiVincenzo. Paschall for three.
They're still on fire, Kevin.
Yes, they are.
College coach Ben Jobe had done at Southern, who passed away last year. He said he gave me an opportunity to lead. There were times we'd come from a timeout. He'd ask me what I wanted to do. I always said, not what you want to do. And I asked him if he does that with Sexton. He said, oh, yeah, from time to time.
Great defense by Gillespie. All these bigs can dribble, can't they, for Villanova?
Well, they can all dribble. They can all shoot the three. They all move their feet pretty well. That's why they can switch so effectively on defense, because just about anybody out there on the court can guard any of the other team's players out on the court.
Approaching the 16-minute mark here of the second half. Brunson gets it inside. Paschall is there. This is over Polite. Biggest rise. You know, Reggie, have you ever seen a deep double-digit seed making a rare appearance? And of course, they've been here now a couple years, but these kids never give it, right? I mean, regardless of how much they're trailing by.
Well, obviously, all eyes are on him. My goodness,
Paschall.
another three to go.
But he's made some tough shots tonight. Spellman.
Let's remember, he is a redshirt freshman in Jones for Radford.
Paschall. Three.
Remember that Jay Wright said that his guys actually celebrated winning the Big Ten championship, or excuse me, the Big East championship, that before they just sort of shook hands and was nothing to it.
Paschall got it.
And Booth comes the other way.
And this is what the guards have to engage in the defensive boards, Gus. The 2 games against Providence, Villanova has given up 33 offensive rebounds. That can't happen in this game this evening.
Brunson backing down Cartwright again. Cross-court. Paschall steps into a three. And pure.
Make it about your teammates. Don't make it about yourself. Don't make it about Providence. We can't afford to have a technical. Make it about us, Gus.
All right, thank you very much, Lisa. 11:20 to go. 49-41. Paschall, guarded by Jackson, pressing him, takes him across the lane, down the lane, off the window, and in. Brunson. Now Bridges. Paschall down the lane, the runner. Got it. Paschall. Paschall steps into a three and hits. Top of the key, Bridges. That will say a lot of miles. Oh, DiVincenzo picks it up and Paschall lays it in.
That left the gap open. The ball went just a stern down, right down the lane. Nice little runner inside.
Bridges pops out on the baseline. Six to shoot. Spellman up top. Paschall, 3 to shoot. Paschall. And hits. Booth, the teardrop short. Paschall keeps it alive and taps it in. 57 to go. The winner to take on Providence tomorrow in the fight. Paschall. Nice slip. Gillespie. Adam, redshirt sophomore from Minneapolis. Spellman. Here's Paschall. And lays it in strong.
Dangerous flash and kick, or you don't get up on the shooter.
Tip jam by.
On the floor. And this is, they got to make sure they get back, collapse into a defense. And this team will attack.
DiVincenzo.
Gets it in the front court to Bridges.
Good ball move, gets an open look.
Runs it, double team to the corner. Skips it, Paschall for three. How about that? And that kid 3 tonight.
These two could get 60. And against Villanova, it wouldn't hamper them.
Remember, Villanova, the number 2 seed in this tournament. Xavier, the number 1 seed. Inside, Paschall drives and lays it in.
And that is
Cosby Roundtree on the court now. Paschall steps into a 3.
nice rebound.
DiVincenzo, new shot clock for Villanova.
Everybody's a threat.
Now Paschall explodes to the basket and just lays it in.
Boy, it's like a happy.
The hoop as Govan hits it. Georgetown had 10 misses in a row over 6 minutes before that field goal by Jesse Govan. Govan has 13 now. Under a minute to go. And Nova in complete control here. Brunson gives it up. Paschall, little jump stop. Strong each and every game. Learning his personnel and learning his style as well and how he wants to go.
And remember what he's done over his career, not as just as a player, but as a coach as well. 15, 16 years learning from other head coaches in the NBA. So he understands patience. He understands what it takes to now have a, you're within 10. You got to keep it going.
Paschall, a couple of ball fakes. And the freshman with a two-handed jam. 13-point game. We talk about Govan. These guys are all, offensive game is great. One of the best in the Big East. There is room for improvement on the defensive end. And if he finds that, his endurance could certainly help that cause. Look out. I mean, now you're talking about a complete player with that kind of size. Paschall is left wide open.
Walker doesn't went in, but because his feet were set and he had much better balance.
Blair had missed his first three-point attempts. His first make of the game. 2 for 12 from behind the arc are the Hoyas right now. You figure 3-point shooting, that and free throws are probably going to be the way back in. I'm sure Villanova is going to start crashing down on Govan. There's a 3 on the other end here, right? It feels like there's a substitution.
Something being set up here.
Yeah, Brunson and Bridges, they come all together. Well, they'll be thrilled to have both of them back. Unlikely, maybe one back. Brunson, you never know, but what an impact.
DiVincenzo serves as the inbounder. Spellman inside. They find Paschall.
Cut lob. Pretty good recognition by Villanova.
Whose will is the strongest? Carrington to Flory.
Boy, did he get up.
Paschall.
Flory with a great looking stroke, though. I thought that was dead on.
3 rebounds for Paschall. Good drive baseline to the bucket and lays it in.
Toss in the tap, control to Villanova.
And one thing you lose with Ronnie Harrell Jr. also is 2 inches height, the ability for him to affect shots in the paint.
Paschall on the wing, counter.
You know, one thing Eric Paschall was going to give him space because he didn't want to get beat off the dribble. So as soon as he saw Paschall kind of back up a little bit, he lined up the 3-ball, just not able to knock it in.
After no turns in 10 minutes, Villanova's turned it over twice in the last 3 sequences. Paschall goes reversal and uses the glass. Who electrically attacked the 10. He's got 11. Paschall. This without Ronnie Harrell available today. Paschall.
The defender had to help on Ballock turning the corner, and it was an easy lob through right to the corner of the backboard. Epperson able to catch and finish.
As good as Villanova is, they've got no answer for that play.
Well, it's tough on the pick and roll because Ballock has proven that he can shoot the ball off the dribble.
Paschall using his streak to go.
Nearly stolen. It is stolen by Paschall. He blocks the rim.
That's what they've been doing, and that's where Villanova becomes so dangerous because in the half court they're efficient, they run their sets, they're able to to make their cuts and make their reads, but in the open court, they just work so well with the chemistry that they build with one another.
Here's Paschall, drives, dunks it home. With the ball, good bounce pass by Brunson. Paschall blew the bunny. And follows up his own
Body and go to work.
First two for him, Strus. This is his first shot in the second half. Here's Brunson. Nova work it around. Paschall will pull up from three. Got it. 5. He'll pull. In and out. Paschall.
4 minutes by the 8-minute mark. Can you get this down to a 15-point game? What can you start to do? And a lot of it's got to getting stops on this defensive end of the floor, because Villanova has had a lot of open looks from the outside.
Here's Paschall in the lane. Easy money.
Having the ability to push some shots back, not shooting it very well.
Paschall against Blewett. Tough shot. They are not particularly deep as injuries have cut into them.
They're right, having to play 2 freshmen out there. But the ace in the hole is the fact that Jalen Brunson really hasn't gotten on track yet.
Paschall out of the corner, joins the three-point part.
Hard for us to see from there. But he certainly did hold his dribble from this perspective.
Under 3 in this first half. Crowd wanted a return call and a travel there. Won't get it. Paschall over the smaller Blewett lays it in.
J.P. McCura saves it. So DePaul is not going to be a pushover because they match up pretty well for Xavier. Depends on their mental state as well.
Well, looks like Villanova's probably back on track after dropping 2 of 3 against St. John's and Providence as they deal with these injury issues.
What a place to do it, too.
Paschall.
Cartwright the other way. They want him to play with more energy. Baseline J. Short. Paschall.
Got the separation, but didn't finish the deal. Paschall, it's really interesting to see how he plays, you know. After his difficulty, really improved it. Nice hesitation. Woo-hoo! How about
Knocked away by Bridges, batted ahead by Paschall, pushes off to the hole, and Figueroa goes down. 58. Providence is led by as many as 10. Brunson. Down the lane. Paschall to the hole. 169. Villanova with 1 timeout left. Gillespie leaves his feet. Samuels 3.
short?
Rebounded and stuck back in by and step up. DiVincenzo.
And with Gillespie, what you get is instant energy off the bench. His hand is still a little weak, his left hand, but can guard the heck out of the basketball.
Looking at Gillespie, you just see a young Ryan Archidiakono.
He looked just like him.
Just like him. Paschall curling down the lane, hangs in the air, and takes it down.
And that's such a tough play.
Carrington with 10. Super Bowl Sunday in Philadelphia, folks. Big game coming up later. We got a big game right here now. Brunson. Paschall back in. A 3, and it's good. I guess he's all right. Hadn't hit a big jump shot yet. Desi Rodriguez, no. And flying in is DiVincenzo to a streaking Brunson. DiVincenzo with 4 rebounds. Paschall down the lane. And 1.
Not a one-on-one game. Stop watching Jay, meaning Jay Brunson to
Go ahead, Lisa.
It was interesting to see Creighton earlier take advantage of the mismatch on Brunson. See if they continue to do it. He ended up on Hegman. Open middle.
Paschall. And Villanova is getting it going from outside.
Inattentive, but a smart play. Marcus Foster plays both ends.
Villanova team #1 in the country for a 4th consecutive week. There's a triple from Paschall. He's got it now. Pushing 1-on-3. Accelerates to the rim, but it bounces out.
He can ban Gimpy, too. He is a gamer, though.
Paschall with a burst. He spins. He hits.
That's a Brunson basket.
Yeah. Room to grow. Still just a freshman.
So in 8 months, he'll put 40 on this.
Yeah, he may want to slow his rate. It could get out of control. Paschall hits it.
So Gillespie exits. And back in is Paschall for Villanova. One of Wright's favorite lineups here when they go small. Paschall on Hauser. Woo, nice.
Said in the past, he doesn't want Froling to lose his confidence.
Theo John pulls down the board, can't finish. John, a big body freshman, gives him a little rebounding. Gillespie right back in there. Villanova leading the country in fractured hands. They've had 3 of them this year. Here's Paschall. Oh, knocks it down.
Shooting over 50% from beyond the arc. And he is a guy who can definitely stretch defenses as bigs have to come out and guard him.
His first shot of the game is true. Nova getting into their offense, and Brunson wants to post up Howard. Kicks it. Paschall for 3. Yes. Now on the drive. And Kane trying to give it to Held, who vacated the area. That'll be a turnover. This is where Nova is so good.
Nice move.
And Paschall.
The Friars undoing, at least in this first half. They've had ample opportunities to knock them down, maintain the lead.
Nova now made 6 straight shots.
Gillespie not thinking that Gillespie would challenge him a little bit. Once they took Gillespie out and put Brunson back in, had to take Cartwright out, and I expect Cartwright to finish with 2 fouls on the bench this half.
How about the senior Rodney Bullock's now missed 3 straight free throws and
to hold on to this lead.
Diallo stolen by Paschall.
He dunks it home.
As long as both hands are up, he walls up and leaves his feet. He's entitled to make incidental contact.
There's Paschall.
Went down to the end of the bench, looked at the trainer, and they told Connor to walk it up. And that's what he's doing on the sideline, not necessarily getting any treatment. So I suspect he's really none worse for the wear. Needs to get some circulation.
Colin Gillespie is checked in. Here's Eric Paschall. Faces up, knocks down that jumper. Paschall, crossover drive, blocked. But there's Spellman. Inside to Paschall, who rocks the rim.
He said, our best defense is our offense. Go execute on offense. Allow us to set up with this zone look. And it's giving Villanova problems. Paschall, a hard drive. Oh, hangs and hits. And it is great. Attention to detail. Crossover. Paschall can't get it to drop. Knocked to the outside. Carlton got a piece of it. Popped up in the air. Brunson claims it for Villanova. Brunson lobs it up. Oh, a special
down. By the way, he's got 402 wins now. As head coach of Villanova, 11 away from the all-time lead, tying Alexander Severance.
That matches his suits, 402. How about this knockdown? Makes you use a lot of clock as well. Look at this.
Knocked away by Paschall. And he lays it up and in.
Just show something. That's all you're looking for now. Be tough. Help one another out on the defensive end. Spellman does a nice job really screening, too. Look at how easy
Paschall. Ahmed taking. Tough shot. Controlled by Jalen Brunson.
St. John's getting there. They just can't finish it.
Brunson into the trees. Kicks it away. Eric Paschall, the 3.
The offensive rebound. Otherwise, they had the Villanova defense kind of back on their heels.
Brunson after the fake. Eric Paschall buries it. That's it. here at Wells Fargo. 190. Brunson scored 27, dished out 8 assists. Wildcat shot 62%.
Dangerous here, little 2-3 zone. You get some good open looks. He has improved each year. School-wise, nice hands, DiVincenzo.
And a steal.
Numbers.
2-on-1. Here's the lob. Whoa! One punch.
Brunson checking out exactly what Jay wants run over here.
Paschall, he'll take a jump.
That's just a simple ball. Listen, doing radio, and he ran the 1-3-1 zone, and he was saying, you can't run this against Villanova the way they shoot the ball. Just the impact.
Wildcats force another turnover. Paschall rises.
They'll get it back this team. There's too many good pieces. Too good a coach on the sideline. This is just one of those nights. Chalk it up. Warm the bus.
Bridges. He's very patient with his game. Paschall.
Particularly Rousey, who was a little animated right there, has got to relax a little bit. The ball fake is what got him off his feet, and at 5'11", I don't know how you can expect to block anybody's shot.
This is Bridges. And the first shot is up and in. Paschall.
And it makes it so much more difficult to get them the ball off that cross.
Here's Brunson. And Paschall from distance again.
But considering who he kicked it back to, that was the better option.
That's the 5th point for Howard. 7-point lead, Nova. Alley-oop to Paschall. How about that? 10-point lead, Nova. Under 5 till the half. They work it around to the corner to Paschall. Brunson drives hard. No, but there is Paschall.
Look at the coverage and the help. Sometimes overhelp, giving a good, clean look to McDermott that made one earlier.
Paschall with his 3rd rebound. And a quick outlet to Booth just to see if anything's there.
And they're not afraid to jack that up. Catch and shoot. Well, wow, if he's making those, he is.
Doesn't he?
You know he can guard. He plays with a lot of confidence. Mentioned earlier, Baldwin can play off the ball.
LaVal Jordan told us today, he said, I want my guys to talk a little bit more. He said he's a freshman, and he probably talks more than everybody else, but it is hesitant at times.
Well, this building has not been kind to him.
Nope. He's working Clarence Armstrong right now on the sidelines.
And by the way, the president, James Danko, used to be the head of the business school.
That's right.
Villanova, so I'm sure he's enjoying this. There they go, power after the timeout. You may see more of this, and why not?
Beautiful. Boy, DiVincenzo wanted it on the right side. Instead, it's Bridges too strong. Oh! Paschall cleans it up.
What a...
Off the screen by Fowler. You better be careful with that. And a steal by Villanova. Brunson high step. Leaves it for Paschall.
Boy, they are... But Martin realizing he could take advantage of size. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness. Clever.
97-88. It's a 9-point game with 41.5 to play. And a little pressure by Butler. Here's Paschall. Paschall right to the basket. Takes it in.
Too fast, but you don't want to foul.
Anderson, Brett Hampton, James Breeding, our officials. And the Big East season is underway for the 2017-2018 campaign.
Well, one thing about DePaul, they've been a pretty good defensive team this year, except in the area where Villanova's strongest. That's defending the 3. That is going to be a huge key to this game tonight. If they can stop Villanova, it makes over 10 a game from the 3-point line.
5 different Wildcats shoot better than 40% from beyond the arc.
And the amazing thing, they don't have anyone that makes 2 threes a game, all less than 2, a whole bunch of them.
Paschall on the drive, and that's on that last call. Now, before the break, it looked like he was called for a foul. They waved off the basket for Maric, called traveling. And that's why after the break it was 21-10, not 21-12.
Great pass.
Paschall hammers it home.
Drive. Don't give him a 3.
Cyrus on the drive. No goaltending. 3-on-1 to Paschall. And they've got multiple pros on that team.
Really good. Landry Shamet, one of the best point guards in the country. Connor Frankamp, a very good three-point shooter. Shaq Moore, and they've been playing without Marcus McDuffie, who's arguably their best player the whole season. So that Wichita State team and Greg Marshall, a tremendous team and a tremendous program. And that was a great, I got to give the American Conference credit that was a coup for them to get Wichita State. The problem is, like, that game for Boise State tonight is so big they can't lose to Colorado State, who's not bad, but that would hurt them on the RPI. And former DePaul head coach Jerry Wainwright, part of that Fresno State transition out there with Rodney Terry. My man Jerry Wainwright, we go back a long way to five-star camp when we were young. 17-point lead for Villanova, have not trailed here tonight. Wildcats have hit 15 threes, and Brunson.
They give it to Paschall. Working on that right block. In the middle. Just power. That's big boy basketball.
He's not going to win you this game. He's got to be a weak side rebounder, shot blocker, rebounder, rim protector.
By far the lowest scorer per game of the starting five.
Well, not only that, he's the most unsure guy starting out. I mean, he dropped about 3 or 4 balls. He and Etionia have not shown thus far.
Out of the double, Brunson gave it up. Paschall in the face of an
Duke matches up with the North Carolina.
I didn't ask
Duke's
you yet.
Anybody else? Just a dunk.
Paschall, you were right.
Well,
Dan.
Well, when he decides it's time, it's time. And you know what I love about him? Like, even right there, he does nothing casual. Even that pass, snap. Everything he does hard.
Oh, the alley-oop! Has come out and attacked very smartly. Remember, Villanova doesn't really have a rim protector. And how about St. Joe's going to the zone? We're going to see mixing defenses all night long.
Daring Paschall to shoot, and he... Paschall finds the loose ball and throws it down. Brunson and Booth combined for 8 assists and 2 turnovers in the first half. Paschall, pull up. Yes, so
and Demery, Clover capable of getting buckets.
He's got 6. Remember, he had 4 of St. Joe's first 8 points, so it was a long time in between baskets. Paschall plus the foul.
Brunson is checked back in. DiVincenzo drops it all. And how about that, the power? DiVincenzo's got 12. Brunson's so efficient, 6 of 7 from the field as well. Quakers now add a little press. Here's Samuels. Paschall turns, fires, got it.
Good job taking that charge.
So Villanova going to go 7-0.
You guys are good teammates. And when you've played, some 20, 30 minutes and you're still up cheering for your teammates, they're better than me. When I got done with the game, I think it was the way we played, but also the brow beatings we took for that Cardinals, like little Chicago.
Booth got jammed up. There's some defense on Paschall. Tricky dribbles around and flushes as he goes right. And Ayton has been great. They turned it over 20 times last night.
Guard play has not been superb. And that was a concern. Point guard play was a concern.
Good pass inside Paschall. 3 assists. They just win in November. 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 straight wins, 4 tournament titles. If they can pull it off here, they'll be the first team to win 2 Battle for Atlanta's championships.
I guess the real cry out there, the teams out there, don't schedule Villanova in November.
Yeah. They'll beat you. This is Paschall, wide open. Whoa, look out.
The possession. See, they manage the clock really well, Villanova. They got the kind of personnel that can. They spread the court. Look how calm this guy is with the ball. Very calm. I'd be calm, too, if I had his talent and ability.
Pretty good bloodlines in that Brunson family. Paschall goes hard, gets hook off of him, and then goes up over force yesterday against Purdue, and he's starting to exert himself again today.
Well, he's going to be one of the forces in the SEC. There's no doubt about it. He'll be one of the premier players this year in the conference.
Paschall gets him up in the air and lays it up and lays it in.
That's really good for his time.
Tenacious the defense for Tennessee is. Nothing's coming easy for Nova. DiVincenzo launches another one.
Oh, what a tip.
Tennessee.
Field pressure, trying to come back. You're down 7. Now put the ball in his hands, man. You're in great shape.
8-minute mark, second half.
He doesn't turn the ball over.
Sets up Paschall. Knocks down a 3, and a good job by Brunson.
Booth and DiVincenzo. Spellman. Paschall. And Mikael Bridges. Coming up with 4.5 to go. Just powering in. Taking what he wants. Along with Eric Paschall.
Sorry, they just communicate so well on the perimeter. They wear you down with their length, and then when you get by that first line of defense, then you got to deal with the size inside.
Oh, the left-hand finish. There's a steal. Gonna thunder his way to the hole. Brunson, pump fake. Oh, got a piece of that. Nice block. Got it back for a dunk.
Phil Lanes, be aggressive offensively.
Last game for Villanova against Lafayette. November last year, 88-48. 63-26 right now. DiVincenzo in the game. Boy, that's a big man driving to the basket. He got it.
And Dante DiVincenzo throwing that ball length of the court for a touchdown.
Boy, Bridges has done it all so far. 3-pointers, getting out, and then right there, the defensive play. Paschall going strong to the hoop. Paschall pretty much played out of position last year. And here's Paschall driving. I mean, come on. Paschall finding the way to the best Colonel's team right now. Here's Paschall and scoring and the foul. Boy, together for this team is, it is a long season, and we're only into game 2. We're not near not only 2018, but certainly not March. DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson working on Roddy Peters. Brunson finding the open Paschall. And the lane just opened up like the red. Some alumni here, perhaps.
You know, I take it a little bit more personally just because I played against Michael Jordan.
Now
to Columbia. Booth wide open. Fight for the rebound, and that's what Paschall can do. As Columbia goes zone. Brunson. The miss, and Paschall right there once again. Teams, you can see a combined 5 for 19 from three-point range here at the Wells Fargo Center this first half. As we said, this is Villanova's home this year. They're playing 12 games in this building, while their new campus facility is remodeled, refurbished, and turned into a Finneran Pavilion. Paschall, third dunk of the game.
Trusting his other teammates when the defense steps up and covers him.
Paschall, all strength inside, and a chance at a three-point play.
I think Jay 8 to 10 feet out, just the optics of it make it a little bit more difficult than anywhere else on the floor.
That was Paschall saying, nobody is going to stop me from getting the hoop right now.
Around.
Smith missed it badly, and Booth uncontested for the rebound. Paschall working his way inside, and that one fell.